Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Special reason: Joan Vassos took golden Bachelorette break. Joan Vassos made headlines when she abruptly left the first season of The Golden Bachelor. She told Jerry Turner that her daughter needed her and family came first. The reality star took to Instagram earlier this week to share a special reason she took a break from The Golden Bachelorette. Keep reading for all the wholesome details. Special reason: Joan Vassos took Golden Bachelorette break. Joan Vassos' journey on Jerry Turner's season ended after just 3 episodes. She was later named the franchise's first Golden Bachelorette, so she could have another chance at finding her second great love. She sadly lost her husband of over 30 years in 2021 to cancer. Some viewers think she may not be ready to find love again, but Joan has said in several interviews that she's happy with the outcome of the season, though she stopped short of spoiling it. Click here if you want to know how the season plays out. Since her season started airing in September, Joan Vassos has been on a non-stop promotional tour. She recently took a break from being the Golden Bachelorette to take on another role: grandma. Joan has 4 children and 2 grandchildren. She took to Instagram to share a sweet moment with her grandson. "Took a break from being the Golden Bachelorette to be my favorite version of myself. Grandma, aka Jojo," she wrote on a post that included pictures of her and her young grandson. Fans react. Bachelor Nation fans ate up the sweet moment between Jojo and her sweet grandson. Several fans praised the Golden Bachelorette season, as well as Joan as the lead. Check out some of the best comments. "How sweet. I'm so happy you are the Golden Bachelorette. You are beautiful, kind, intelligent, and are representing our age group so well. Hope you end up with a great one. FYI, you're a fantastic Bachelorette. An amazing mom and grandma. You are so kind to the men. You also have such a great group of men. Proud of the show for bringing such a great group of men for you. Best job ever. It is the best, isn't it? I aspire to be this cool at your age. This show has hopefully shown ABC that you don't need all the drama for ratings. Really enjoy watching this show. All a precious time for sure. He's so cute. Family is the best. We love both versions." Joan Vassos, the glamorous and vivacious star of The Golden Bachelorette, shocked fans when she announced she'd be taking a brief break from the show. Joan, who had captured the hearts of many with her grace, humor, and infectious laugh, left viewers stunned, wondering why someone so poised and invested in her search for love would step away. As speculation swirled, from health issues to personal crises, Joan finally opened up, revealing a deeply personal and touching reason that no one saw coming. The announcement came during a particularly emotional episode. Joan, with her signature soft smile but a noticeable hint of sadness in her eyes, sat down with host Jess Palmer. She took a deep breath before addressing the audience, her voice tinged with both hesitation and resolution. "I know many of you are wondering why I've chosen to take a short break," Joan began, pausing as if searching for the right words. "This decision wasn't easy, but I need to explain something deeply important to me. It's not about the show, the other men, or anything like that. It's about my family." At that moment, the glitz and glamour of the Golden Bachelorette fell away, leaving Joan as simply a woman with a story tied to something bigger than herself. Joan went on to explain that the reason she was stepping away stemmed from a promise she had made years ago to her late husband. Before he passed, they had shared one final conversation, a moment of clarity amidst the confusion and pain of his illness. "I promised him," Joan said, her voice trembling with emotion, "that I would be there for our daughter when she needed me most. That no matter where life took me, I would always come home to her." At the time, Joan had been unsure what her husband meant. Their daughter, Clara, had been strong, independent, and capable. But her husband had seen something Joan hadn't, a hidden fragility beneath Clara's brave exterior. And while Joan had gone on to live her life, even embarking on her Golden Bachelor journey, she always carried that promise with her, not knowing when she might need to fulfill it. That moment had come sooner than she expected. In the days leading up to her decision, Joan had received a call from Clara. It was one of those phone calls that begins ordinarily, filled with laughter and small talk, but quickly takes a turn into the unexpected. Clara, who had always seemed like the rock of the family after her father's passing, suddenly opened up about her struggles. "Mom, I need you," Clara had whispered, her voice breaking in a way Joan had never heard before. "I don't know how to handle everything anymore." It turned out that Clara, now in her mid-30s, had been dealing with a wave of challenges: work stress, a recent breakup, and a health scare that she hadn't shared with anyone. She had always been the strong one, holding the family together after her father's death. But now, she was crumbling, and it was Joan's turn to be the rock. "I knew right then," Joan told Jesse and the audience, "that my place was by her side. Love can wait. My daughter cannot." The news hit fans hard. Joan had been one of the frontrunners on the Golden Bachelorette, a woman who seemed so ready to open her heart again after years of loss. But hearing her reason for stepping away made it clear that Joan's heart was already full, with love for her daughter. Joan's decision to leave wasn't just a testament to her character, but also a reminder of the deep connections that transcend any reality show. While the Golden Bachelorette may have been about finding a romantic partner, Joan's life was grounded in the love of her family, a love that couldn't be put on hold for anything, even for the chance to find new happiness. The show's producers, understanding the gravity of the situation, agreed to Joan's request for a temporary break. They assured her that she could return whenever she was ready, but there was no timeline. For Joan, it wasn't about hurrying back to the competition. It was about taking the time she needed to be there for Clara. As Joan spoke, tears welled up in her eyes, and even Jesse, who had seen countless emotional moments throughout his hosting career, seemed moved. "Family comes first," Joan said softly. "And I couldn't live with myself if I didn't keep the promise I made to my husband." Fans flooded social media with support, expressing admiration for Joan's courage to prioritize her daughter over the limelight. Many shared their own stories of putting family first, resonating with Joan's journey on a deeply personal level. The narrative had shifted. Joan was no longer just the elegant and composed bachelorette looking for love. She was a mother, a widow, and a woman honoring the legacy of her late husband by keeping her family together. During her break, Joan returned home to Clara, helping her navigate her struggles with the same warmth and wisdom she had displayed on the show. The two spent weeks together, talking, crying, and laughing as they worked through life's challenges. It was a time of healing for both of them, a reminder of the strength of their bond. And while fans eagerly awaited Joan's return to the Golden Bachelorette, many also realized that her story was about more than just finding love again. It was about being the love her daughter needed when the world seemed to be falling apart. When Joan eventually made her way back to the show, she was greeted with cheers and applause. But she returned not just as the Joan everyone had fallen in love with before, but as a woman who had shown the world what it truly means to love, selflessly, fiercely, and unconditionally. Her journey on the Golden Bachelorette may have taken a detour, but in stepping away, Joan Vassos had proven that real love is worth fighting for, even if it's not the kind that ends in a rose ceremony.